Hello everybody, Todd Miller here. 11 years ago, I made a video called Great Depression Millionaires. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the video right here so you can watch the whole thing again. It was the bottom of the housing market. It was in 2011. Home prices were at the lowest that they've ever been in Las Vegas historically, and at the time they were down pretty much about a third, meaning they were a third. You could buy a house for $135,000 and that house was over $300,000, at the top of the market in 2006. So what was interesting is I still get people watch this video every day, and then they realized later on that the video was made 11 years ago. But there's a lot of good information in the video, so I'm going to just play a clip for you guys right now. Here's a clip of the video from 11 years ago.
It's said that more millionaires were made during the Great Depression than any other time during history. The people that either have the ability to get a loan or have cash to buy a house are really going to make out, things like that. And he runs a hedge fund. And recently he said, if you don't own a house, buy a house. If you own a house, buy another house. If you own two houses, buy a third house. And if your relatives don't have any money, lend them money so they can buy a house. And so that just leaves a question for you to ponder: is what's your position on the real estate market?
Okay, so as you can see, I was right. There have been a lot of millionaires that were made in that time frame, and you didn't have to go out and buy 10 houses or anything like that. Chances are, if you bought 3 houses, at the bottom of the market, that the appreciation of those homes is $1 million, and you became a real estate millionaire in only 11 years. So what I wanted to do was sort of talk to you about, okay, but I can't go back to 2011 and buy real estate, so what should I do? Well, with any investment that you make, you have to look at, your time frame. And the way I make investments is I look at a longer term strategy. So I have my real estate bucket, I have my stocks and retirement funds bucket, a little crypto bucket, and I look at, what is something going to be worth in 10 years or 20 years. Now, I personally believe that real estate will be worth more in 10 years and certainly more in 20 years. Actually, there is no 20-year period where you can go and find real estate values declined over 20 years. They always, even though there were ups and downs, they always ended up higher. And if you're playing the long game, then you should just hold real estate. I think it's a smart investment to hold real estate. I'm not saying run out and buy as much as you can, but what I'm saying is that if all you have are stocks and all you have is crypto and your bonds and other assets, but you don't actually have any real estate, it might be a good time to get a real estate asset and hang on to it. Some advantages of owning real estate. One of them is that you can live in it, not pay rent. You can build equity that way. The other thing is you can rent it out to somebody else, okay? And it appreciates, plus you pay down your mortgage and potentially get some cash flow in there too. There was a quote from the video by Paulson, which he was saying, if you own one house, buy 2. If you own 2, buy 3. If your friends don't have houses, tell them to buy houses. Basically, everyone should buy real estate. He was very bullish on real estate. I'm personally still bullish on real estate, even after the run-up. I still think prices are going to go up this year, 2022. And the reason is because I don't think I can time the market, and I don't want to time the market. So I'm looking at what's the real estate market going to be worth in 2032 or 2042. And I really see it being a valuable asset. I see it hedging inflation the whole way. I see it performing well, maybe not as well as stocks, but when you include the appreciation of the asset itself in addition to rents you can collect, I still think it's a solid asset that is going to compete with mutual funds and companies like that, equities, things like that. So anyway, I wanted to sort of share the video with you again. If you hadn't seen it, go watch the whole video. It's interesting because I've been making videos for almost 13 years now, and the format has changed quite a bit. The first probably 200 videos were almost exclusively just me talking, and there's some really random ones in there. I think we'll do a video with Wanda where we go through all the videos, some of the older videos, and talk about kind of interesting things that we did back in the day. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it very much. If you're not currently a subscriber, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I look forward to our video relationship for years to come. Thanks for watching.